It's a great place for people to like see some of the technology in action. Like even just, we always have somebody new every time we meet. So the Kelowna Bitcoin Meetup happens monthly, first Tuesday of every month, different location. And a little plug for our local meet there. You can find it on Twitter at Kelowna BTC Meet. Yeah, so usually you'll see somebody passing lightning sats back and forth, or having a bit axe miner or something. It's a cool opportunity to just talk to people who are doing this stuff. And I think that this is it's another one of the big obstacles of normalizing interacting with this monetary technology, is just seeing that there are lots of regular people. And this is the funny thing about Bitcoin, is like, there are so many kind of like closet Bitcoiners out there that don't come to the meets, but you get talking to people, and a lot of people do. There are a lot of people out there,
and it's kind of like a field of dreams. If you build it, they will come, type of thing. So you got to get out there and you got to start it. Somebody's got to start it, and then it doesn't have to be super formal or super fancy. Just a couple of guys meet up at a bar and just throw it out on Twitter that you're meeting, and you might get people to show up. And do you guys in Kelowna, do you have like a meetup.com page or like the Orange Pill app? Do you guys do all that stuff?
We do have the Orange Pill app. I don't think we have a meetup.com. We might. I don't know. I've stepped back from the organizing of the events, and now I just get to show up.
I think for us, I probably like 50 to 75% of the new people that come up to our meetups are from meetup.com. And they're literally just people that are just curious and are just showing up. About a year ago, these two people came in. They were on a first date or a second date. And that's what they purposely went on meetup.com, and they just picked a topic, and it just happened to be Bitcoin. And they kind of showed up together on a first or second date. I think that's like so cool. Like it's cool that we get these people, and it's important for us as meetup participants to kind of give these people a positive touch point, because it can get, we've been on Bitcoin Twitter. It can get a little bit weird sometimes, people talking about certain things or super political things, or super, talking about cast iron pans or whatever. It can sound weird to somebody who's brand new. But if they're coming in person, and they, like you said, that they see that these Bitcoiners are just real people, and they're welcoming new people in with a smile, and they're answering questions, I think it just does such a good thing for the broader adoption. Now these people are going to go back home, and when they see Bitcoin on TV, if somebody's saying something negative about it, they're going to think back to, oh yeah, I was at that meetup a couple of months ago, and the guys there were super nice to me, and they were answering questions. This guy on TV is telling me that it's used for bad things on the internet. It wouldn't add up. So I think it's we all have a role to play, and not all of us can write books and host podcasts. Some of us can just start a local meetup.
Yeah, I mean, and not everybody needs to. Like, I don't know how many books and podcasts we need. I actually do think the meetup thing is huge, because just trying to connect to community is just in general something that we can use more of all the time, regardless of where people are. And it's a light touch way to get involved and help attract other people. Because Bitcoin does kind of have an interesting like PR problem, an opportunity and a challenge because of this nature that it is. That there is no Bitcoin corporation that has a marketing department or a head of PR. And for that reason, it's this is where, I find in my own life, continually new people are looking for where to start. And so finding people in your local area is a great place to sort of kickstart that. If you're listening and you haven't been to a meetup and there's one in your area, highly recommend you get out to your next event that you can.
Yeah, and just ask questions. Just go there and just, if you're new to the space, feel free to just ask any stupid question you can that you can think of to the people that are the regulars. And we love to help. Like I think that's so incredibly important, is to meet people where they are. And I think the meetups are the tip of the spear. The podcasts are great. The conferences are great. All these things are awesome. They're awesome. The books are great. But just the people who are just going somewhere on a Thursday night and just pop it in, it's the tip of the spear.